I had a patient call this morning she's one of my patients I've been seeing for a while, and she called because she was losing her housing and she needed emergency housing. So we're the place to call when you need emergency housing. We're the place to call when you're not feeling good. We're the place to call when you have mental health needs. A place where you feel comfortable, where you feel respected, where you feel valued, and where you know that the employees will try their best.
Covenant is a place for everyone. Whatever barrier someone has to care is eliminated.
We're not just treating diabetes and high blood pressure and doing physical exams. It's a person who's not just your provider, but actually almost like a family member, because they care about every one of your needs and they're really trying to help you as much as they can. And I think that's why the patients keep coming back, because they see that there's something different here.
Sometimes, some of the social obstacles or the economic obstacles are bigger than the medical. We could come in with all the medical expertise in the world, but what they really need is to talk through how can I overcome the obstacle of transportation to my specialist or getting to the pharmacy to pick up my medicines on time.
As people who want to help in whatever way we can, and thankfully Covenant has given us the freedom as the Wholeness Outreach team to be able to help them in different ways, that are not narrowly medical. I love that part of this job and the freedom they give us to do that.
Even at the very beginning, when Dr. Kathy Kleinert was starting the free clinic, she went to the patient's home. They would dig into their own pocket to provide for the person's needs. So in many ways, we're coming back to what Covenant Community Care was always all about, which is, what is it that you need? What's preventing you from the life that God intended you to have?
We started with 3 small dental chairs, just doing basic dental services. We weren't doing anything beyond just fillings and extractions and dentures and partials, to what we've grown now, 2 fixed sites and a huge mobile program providing care to thousands of people.
When we're in the community, we come and we set up for a week and we set up all of our equipment and we see patients through the mobile clinic that way. When we go to the schools, we'll set up for a week and we'll see the students at the school, and then we go to Head Starts and we see the little ones at Head Starts as well. Once they do see us here and we encourage them to go to the clinic, they are more comfortable and they will go. And especially if they know that we're just not out here, we're also in the clinic. And it's, I'll come see you.
And I'm really proud that we're not just taking teeth out, we're really restoring smiles in a permanent manner that people can be proud of and feel great about.
The benefit of having a counselor in the doctor's office is you don't have to come looking for it. I'm right here with you now. This is an opportunity to make your life better.
Sometimes situations can be so hard for our patients that you just want to pray for them. And at Covenant, I'm free to do that. And in that way, I'm walking with them.
Beautiful day. After my husband had died, I was cut off from all benefits and everything. I was off of work because I was in a bad accident and I didn't have any insurance. So Covenant Care was the place. I don't want to start crying either. This is a testimony to me because they literally saved my life. And they still trying to save, working on saving my life too.
Hi beautiful people.
The personal connections is by far the most important component of my care team. Having that person who's going to hold you accountable to your health goal, and when you fail, encourage you to get back up.
That extra little push and encouragement, tender loving care, that's what they want. And we give it here. That's what everybody says, you give it, you guys give it, because I'm not finding that anywhere else.
All of our patients who are in the My Care Team program have been diagnosed with anxiety or depression. A lot of our patients have told us this class, whatever the class may be, is the only time I'm getting out of the house every week.
It's from different to our cooking classes, to our walking groups, to, I need a ride, I need to get food.
I'm your program instructor. This is Healthy Foods and Healthy Families.
I think the really cool thing within the groups is that they all had a specific purpose. So, the walking group was to get people more physically active. Fresh Prescriptions was to get people to buy produce. Cooking Matters was to get people to learn how to cook the produce that they were buying in the summer.
It's helped me out with my daughter because
it's helping me help her make better decisions in her life. And her being so young, she won't end up being health-wise like I am. You know, I have multiple sicknesses that are hard to control, and with this program, it's helping me control it so I could live longer with her. And so that way, when she grows older, she doesn't have to go through what I'm going through.
It's one thing to be religious, it's one thing to be spiritual, but you got to take care of your human body. How can we be a witness to somebody else if we don't take care of ourselves?
We're not just another healthcare facility that is driven by money or outcomes. We want to interact with our patients as people.
So we create a rich environment of medical doctors, dentists, behavioral health providers, pharmacists, social workers, community health workers, nurses, who can identify everything we can provide to help you succeed in meeting your goals.
We just serve not just as a medical home for them, but just as an everything for them. Anything we can pour into those patients, we try our hardest just to serve them on every need they have.
You know, that faith-based messages show and share the love of God as seen in the good news of Jesus Christ. When that's the standard of love, it's pretty clear. It's, you know, it's unconditional. It's complete. It's perfect.